Yo, it's the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy, Sean Peoples. Hey, people, if you like what we got going on, you like the vibes, you like our movement, like, subscribe, share, comment in the comment section, hit the notification bell so you can keep up with everything that we got going on. And the new thing, jump up in the community tab and vote. We got some stuff up there we want you guys to go get in there and vote on. Just get up there and vote, man. Vote like your life depend on it. Or just vote because your life really don't depend on it. We just asking some questions. Yo, I'm here with my brothers. I'm here with Demby. I'm here with Mr. Razor. Yo, Mr. Razor, what's popping?
Yo, what's popping, man? I'm here chilling, man. The weather outside is kind of bleaky.
Yeah, man, it's man bleak out there, baby. Man, bleak. But yo, Demby, what's popping with you, man? What's popping in the city? How the city treating you, B?
All good, B. City treating me good, man. We Sky ain't about to bust yet, but hey, we looking at it.
I forgot you in Queens. My bad, done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, done. That's it.
Yeah, but yeah, man, we got a little serious topic here that we want to talk about real quick. Me and my brothers, we kind of keep our ears to the ground. We like to keep up on current affairs. So most of the times we people will call us kind of like news heads. We usually know what's going on when it's going on. We don't usually find out late. We usually know when it's going on, while it's going on. But for the last couple of months, this AIDS vaccine, what do we feel about this AIDS vaccine? AIDS have been ravishing the world for a couple of years now, over 30 years now, from America's standpoint of making it a target that they were going to go after to try and cure. But you have doctors that said it's been around since maybe the 40s, 50s, and they have the vaccine that Moderna is putting out now that said it's 97% efficient. To me, that's a great thing. I'm kind of happy to hear about that because we have lost many people to this disease, and quite frankly, it gives you scary nights sometimes when you leave in the club and you might had a little bit too much to drink and did something you shouldn't have done. They give you a few scary nights, but I'm kind of glad that they found that they working on this vaccine and it's showing so much promises and stuff, man. So they had a vaccine before that was 30% and it didn't pan out too well because after about a year or 3, it died out and you couldn't use that same vaccine again because the virus mutates so much. So Demby, what do you feel about this thing, man? Are you happy that they're seeming to be finding a vaccine that they say will be releasing at the end of the year, early next year, or are you still skeptical? How you feel about it?
Well, with everything, there's skepticism, and with good, there's bad, and I feel like it's a good thing for them to come out with the vaccine. My only issue is the responsibility of people. I think now people have an excuse now not to use condoms.
Yeah.
And what happened is this gonna reduce the condom industry, which is gonna be bad because there's other diseases.
Definitely a lot of disease. You muted yourself a while ago, bro.
From HIV is the condoms. I think once condom industry beef up their actions, I thought that was one of the things that lower it down. Because remember, it got humongous in about 1988, 89.
Yeah.
That is when Magic Johnson was the figurehead
for the
HIV.
famous people.
Right.
As they said people was dying from it for years and years before that, but they just didn't know what it was.
Right. Right. So what Magic Johnson did, he knocked down the immortality of it. Where now when you see somebody of that stature, what people see every day and link with, now everybody was on guard with that. Now they came out with pills that to suppress the disease and stuff like that, but it was very expensive and it wasn't allotted to everybody. Now with this, I think this would be simpler where you get a shot in your arm, and what it does is 90%, 97%, fight against the disease, or even suppress it to a point where you might not even see it in your system, or you might not even die from it anymore. I have to be happy about that. Definitely have to be happy about that, because I can remember even in the 90s when AIDS was like a death sentence, you
Yeah.
know?
I mean,
Right.
we're not too far from it either. You know, it was not too long ago. It was still, I mean, people in a way kind of not scared of it anymore, but it's still horrifying to me. You know,
Of course, it's horrifying. You know, like it's one of the craziest things. You know, taking an AIDS test and it's like
you
waiting on the
always
result.
nervous no matter what.
No matter what, you know, no matter what, you know, it's just something that you always wonder about, because what you come to realize is, well, sitting there 2 weeks, which it's gotten better now. I think you can learn about your results within days, if not hours now.
Hours, hours.
Right. But back in the day, in the 90s, I can remember even in the military, when you do your yearly physical, it takes 2 weeks for it to come back. And the whole 2 weeks, every time the phone ring and they say medical calling for you, you know what I mean? Those are things. It was terrifying. It was very terrifying. You know?
Oh man.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know, you brothers can relate too, but
Everybody watching this can relate. No, if they say they can't, they lying. Because
they
even when you know you have did the right thing, you
the,
never know what the person that you messing with have done. So you always nervous.
always nervous. So definitely is a good thing, brother, to answer your question. I appreciate that they come out with this and they're working towards getting, you know, moving forward into the millennium as we get better as far as vaccine and technology is concerned. I just hope that my brothers and sisters out there still, you know,
So,
implement condom
mhm.
as part of their protection, unless you're practicing monogamy. You know, that's my take on it, my brother.
Or practicing Handela. But anyway, you know, but you know that I was saying earlier, when you know the medicine that Magic Johnson and a lot of people, even though the prices of it is down in third world countries, it's still expensive to people, so they can't afford to buy this medicine. So people we may not see as much people in America dying from it anymore, and the people that in America that are dying from it is negligent because they're not going to get themselves checked to find out what's wrong with them. So that's how they end up dying. But there's medicine allotted to you in America that can basically make you live forever. It basically put the disease in a situation where it doesn't affect your body as long as you're on these cocktails. It's a dose of a combination of medicines all together, which they call a cocktail. You know, and in these poorer countries, you can, like I said, you can just take a shot in your arm and not worry about having to, the shot in your arm may cost $10 instead of trying to keep up every month with a whole bunch of medicine taken, you know. So I think that I think that it's a great thing. Yo, Razor, how you feel about this situation? Do you feel like it's one of those things that's just gonna, you know, we're gonna hear about it next year, and then after a while, you're gonna hear that it didn't work out, or are you happy to hear that they're making a step towards making this thing possible to get rid of the virus HIV?
Well, I think it's definitely a good thing, you know, because, you know, like you said, in these third world countries, this thing is have killed a lot of people, you know, millions of people all over the world throughout the years. And, you know, like you said, it was like a vaccine, you know, can't afford a medicine. So for them to possibly come up with something that's 97 effective, it's definitely gonna, you know, one day could possibly get rid of this virus. You know, it's not going to happen overnight. You know, it may take the next 30 years to, you know, to get rid of it completely, you know,
Yeah, but
because
at least it'll be eventually gone. Yeah.
it'll be eventually gone, and we're taking the right step, you know, to in that direction to get rid of it. You know, so I think it's a good thing. I think the technology that they have, you know, the RNA, or, you know, something like that is called, that they're using to, you know, to make to use to make vaccines a lot better. So, you know, it's a good thing. uh you know, as long as you're sexually active, you know, and it's effective and safe, I think that is something that you should get moving forward. You never know.
I definitely think it's something people should get. And but by the way, the I guess and it's always okay for people to be skeptical of anything you put in your body. You should always do your research and make sure that whatever you put in your body is going to agree or it's going to be effective enough to maintain your body in a certain way. But this is the same, actually, this is the same technique, and it's actually the same built of the vaccine for coronavirus. That all they did was replace it with the coronavirus stuff. So, the AIDS vaccine, I guess, in some way has helped already with coronavirus. And I feel like that's a good thing for the moment. I would say that, like Denby was saying, that people are still gonna be reckless. There's still a lot of different sexual transmission diseases out there that can harm you, hurt you, and kill you. I think AIDS is just the one that everyone fears the most, but there's so many other ones out there that can damage your body. And I would hope that when we get this vaccine, and hopefully it's sooner than later, that people will still be cautious enough to protect themselves from other diseases, other sexually transmitted diseases, and they wouldn't put their self or their partner or their other loved ones in the situation to get this disease. And I remember, man, that this disease has brought so much fear to me and my friends over the years that, that when I saw that the vaccine was coming out, and actually this one, not like the first one where it just flopped out. With this one, it's actually something that they're saying that it's more likely going to work. I was happy. I don't know, and I don't know anybody personally that has HIV. I've met people that had it, and there are some sad stories of stuff that happened to them over the years, of how some people got raped and got it, how some people got a blood transfusion and got it. And that could happen to any one of us. That could have happened to any one of us throughout this ordeal. So I'm glad that they found, well, they have put together a vaccine that seems to be a game changer. And that's all we can ask for right now, my brothers, is a game changer, which could possibly save us or younger generation life, because this disease mutates so much, it's hard to control. And who's to say the next 10 years from now, if the vaccine don't come out, how bad this disease will mutate to maybe it kills you in a couple of days. Who's to say? So it's just one of those things. I wanted to chop it up with y'all, see how y'all feel about it. So, we all in agreement that, we're happy that this vaccine is coming out, and we would want people to go investigate it and see what's going on. Try to learn more about what's going on. It's supposed to be coming out the end of the year or beginning of next year, they're saying. But, medical technology changes over the year. They might find something that, that they don't think pan out, and they will have to push it back or do something different. So you never know. But we all in agreement that this is a good thing, right?
Absolutely. It's definitely a good thing. I only see good coming from this. I cannot see bad. Is only a good thing. And like you say, you still got to be responsible when you're being sexually active out there, even when you take that vaccine.
I second.
Yeah, man. So we're going to close out. This is Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy, Sean Peoples. I'm here with my brother, Demby. I'm here with my brother, Razor. Hey, man, protect yourself. Wear condoms. Be monogamous if you can. And don't be jumping from bed to bed. It's not good for your health. But you don't got to listen to us, because we ain't your parents. So, make sure that you're doing the right thing when you're out there doing your thing. This is Anything Goes podcast, man. Like, subscribe, share, comment in the comment section. Hit the notification bell. Jump in the community tab and vote. But only if you like the movement. Only if you like the vibes, man. We out.